We as common people are always fascinated about the decorated life of public figures. Their lives become a lot significant to us as we tend to derive at various conclusions and motivations from their lives. And when it comes to political figures of a country, the excitement increases. We are often keen about knowing more about the lives, residences, and routines of our political public figures as they are discussed almost in every corner of the world every day. Here we're going to gather some information about Biden's new presidential car that costs about $15.8 million. The Beast is the most unique model that is manufactured by General Motors, and it is upgraded every decade in order to make it more efficient and exclusive. The former President Donald Trump had used the model that was launched in the year 2018, and until the new model comes in 2020, this model would be continued to use. It is also the most popular and expensive cars on this planet. According to surveys and reports, it costs about $1 million to $1.5 million. The most astonishing fact is that it is believed that the company had spent around $15 million over the development of this model. If one compares the price of a brand new Ford F-150, then it costs about $35,000 only. This makes the Beast 451 times more expensive, and the reason behind it is something we really need to know. There are 6 important reasons as to why this car is so expensive, so let us find out. The exteriors of the car. It's considered a tank moving on wheels, and this is really a complimentary statement. And definitely, tanks are expensive and humongous in size. The car weighs about 20,000 pounds, and that is really heavy. Amazingly, that is equal to 5 giant elephants. The whole body of the car is made up of a high-quality military-grade aluminum, titanium, ceramic, and steel. This is one of the major reasons why this car is so expensive. The exterior walls are around 8 inches thick, and the windows cannot be rolled down. They are thick as equal to thickness of 2.5 reams of photocopy sheets. The door of the car weighs about the weight of a Boeing 757 door, and this is quite interesting for us to know. Interestingly, these doors do not have keyholes, and only the security personnel know how to open those doors. The wheels are shred and punctured, and they come with steel rims, which makes this car useful in times of an attack. It is also having special night vision cameras, which are useful to capture images during night and low light. High-tech defensive features. The presence of high-tech features in this car also make it the most expensive of automobiles. Normal car doors, when closed, get sealed in order to protect the occupants from any kind of chemical attacks. Same happens with the doors of the Beast. Also, one cannot ever dare to come near the car and try and get into it. Well, of course you will be caught by the security personnel, but you will also experience the same electric shock so that you dare not to commit anything of that sort ever again. Also, those shred and puncture-resistant tires are so significant as General Motors uses a set of bust-sized Kevlar-reinforced Goodyear run flats, and for all good reasons, they are coupled with stainless steel rims, so they offer great strength and durability. Also, these wheels can keep the car going up to a decent distance in case of a sudden attack. One thing to note here is that Kevlar is an extremely expensive material, and a lot of difficulties arise from the concentrated sulfuric acid, which is required to keep insoluble polymer in the solution during its spinning and synthesis. It also makes the tires bullet and stab proof. This ensures maximum safety of the person sitting in the car. That is why it is chosen for the President of the United States of America. Another very interesting thing about this car is that if ever a bullet hits the fuel tank of the Beast, it will automatically be filled with foam. This foam helps in avoiding any potential explosion and prevents the fuel from catching fire. Weaponry. Now this really looks very weird, as no one can actually a car with attached arms and ammunition, which help in the times of an attack. But this is somehow true for the Beast. It is built with one of the best and offensive weaponry, which ensures the safety and security of the President. It has been decked with pump-action shotguns and tear gas cylinders. Some reports have suggested that it also has grenade launchers very well integrated. However, there is not much information about other weapons that are installed in the car, as that is a matter of secrecy in order to avoid any divisive attacks on the president. It is evident that you not only need weaponry but people for the best security maintenance. The car comes with 2 or more passengers apart from the president. On the front seat sits the lead Secret Service protected agent. Also, the chauffeur is very well trained in this Secret Service and is actually capable of operating in the most tough and challenging situation. The windows of the car are not like ordinary ones. They are made of multi-layers of glass and polycarbonate. It aids withstand armor-piercing bullets. The car is built sturdy against bombs as well. The interiors. This is kept quite confidential as the Secret Service does not want to take any sort of risks and chances in this sensitive matter of security. But some information is available for the public, and one such is that the president's seat is reserved on the back right. He has access to an encrypted satellite phone with a very direct line to the Vice President and the Defense Department of the United States, that is, Pentagon. Another very peculiar feature of this car is that there is a glass partition between the other passengers and the president. Only the president can bring it down for communicating with the people sitting in the front. The car comes with a panic button for backup person which would supply oxygen, but it is hidden. It is also blood banks in case the president comes across some emergencies. There is also a firefighting machine and tear gas dispensers. Only 2 such cars are manufactured. This is a very important factor as, at a time, General Motors only produces 2 such cars. What mostly happens is that due to mass production, the cost of the cars gets balanced if we apply the economics of scale. But only 2 such cars are manufactured, and both of them are sold to the government of the United States of America. The cost is high because manufacturers have to incorporate all the suggestions made by the government, and sometimes it becomes quite expensive to accommodate everything. Running costs. These are some of the basic expenses which are essential to keep up, but due to such a comprehensive makeup and design, it demands a lot on these terms. It has 1.6-liter engine, and that also needs to be maintained. There are various such daily requirements. These were some of the important reasons so as to buy the Beast is the most expensive car. Looking at its illustrious features, it definitely deserves to be that expensive.